guys, welcome back to WatchAddict Watch Reviews. Today I have a very nice CasiOak watch. Now this is the famous GShock CasiOak GA2100 that people went really crazy for, especially the black model. Personally, I'm not going to pay $200 to get a black model. I paid $99 and I got this red model, which I think actually looks a bit nicer. The red is actually pretty nice. It's a great everyday watch. I've been getting a lot of use out of this watch and it's definitely staying in my collection. I actually bought it at Macy's, but you can definitely find these on Amazon. I believe for the same price at $99.99. That's in US dollars, of course. It's obviously a Gerald Genta-ish design, but in a Casio Gshock case, which is pretty interesting, something they've never really done before. And I thought it was worth picking one up, and I'm pretty happy I did. I'm really enjoying it. First, let's see what's on my wrist today, then we'll dig a little deeper into this watch. On my wrist today is the Oceanica 200-meter dive watch. This is the Reef, which was actually came out in 2016, I believe. And this is what their model they recently released. This is actually on the Oyster bracelet with the loomed bezel and BGW9 loom all over the place. Actually a very great everyday watch. I've been getting a lot of use out of this watch. I believe now they do have a same exact model, but it comes on a rubber strap and it comes with a NATO strap as well. And I believe they'll also be including a Tropic rubber strap in a couple weeks as well for like $200 for a complete package, which I think is a pretty good deal. That is shipped, so I think that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, definitely a great watch. Sapphire crystal, NH35, all that good stuff. Very solid construction, nice highly polished flanks here, and great construction, bezel action, and pretty much everything you need for a great summer watch for 200 bucks. I think it's well worth taking a look at it. And yeah, let's get back to the CasiOak. So the CasiOak in picture today, let's get into some basic measurements. Now the width or diameter is 45.5 millimeters in terms of diameter. In terms of lug to lug distance, we're looking at about 48.5 millimeters. In terms of case thickness, we're looking at 11.8 millimeters. Weight, it's really light, 51 grams, so definitely really light. Lug width, 16 millimeters. There are some mods you can do to this watch. I'm sure some of you guys know about that already to make it a metal G-Shock if you really want to do that. Now this watch is 200 meters water resistant, which I thought was really nice. So you can definitely take this in the beach, the pool, the lake, doing water sports, or in a jacuzzi. I'll throw up a picture now actually of me wearing this in a jacuzzi, which is pretty cool. These things are super tough. It's a G-Shock. You can put these things through a lot of hard stuff and they will survive. So, you can expect that when you buy a G-Shock. Now the crystal, it's a mineral crystal. Not really expecting a sapphire crystal or anything like that, although it would be pretty nice. I'm not sure if Casio actually does any sapphire crystals on any of their G-Shocks, do they? If you know, drop it in the comment section below. Anyway, the movement inside is a Casio 5611. We get a world time. We get a stopwatch, we get a timer, and 5 alarms. The buttons, as you can see, are highly polished. Here are the 2 screws where you can actually remove the this part from the case. The bracelet itself, or the rubber strap I should say, is the same material as the outside of the case on the outside, which is pretty cool. But anyway, let's getting a little closer, and I really like the actual dial on this watch. So as you can see, you get hands with actual loom on them, and the loom's pretty good. So yeah, the loom on the actual hands is not bad. It glows green. We do get those nice red, they kind of like sit on the chapter ring there, or they're inside the chapter ring, which is pretty cool. Get your day of the week over on the left at the 9 o'clock position. 20 bar G-Shock Casio. Then you get your date and month and running seconds over there in the window down at the 6 o'clock position, which I think is pretty useful. And yeah, so your buttons, we get adjust over on the left, on the right your light, on the bottom left your mode, and your start and stop on the bottom right here. Let's go through some of the modes and I'll show you how it works. Alright, so how do you actually function this thing? Well, this is the light. As you can see, that light's up there. If you hold it down, it won't stay lit, so you kind of just have to press it. Keep pressing it if you want to see it, but it does light up pretty good. Lights up that window and actually lights up the dial at night. Now your mode. So when you want to swap through modes, you're going to use this button down here. As you can see, world time, stopwatch, very useful, timer, alarm, which has a few alarms, then back to your time. Use the adjust button to adjust, of course, start and stop to stop the timings. Now the bracelet, or the rubber strap, I don't know why I keep saying bracelet. I guess I'm so used to regular watches. But the rubber strap is actually not that bad. It's very comfortable. As you can see, it has these little notches on it, which is pretty cool. And actually it has quick release on it, which is something new. I've never seen that on a G-Shock. Not that I own many G-Shocks, but I do have a Mudman as well, which I do enjoy. The case back is steel. It says carbon core guard, Japanese movement. Cased in Thailand, stainless steel case back, water resist 20 bar. And there are those cool little quick release bars, so very easy to take off the strap. No issues there. The buckle itself is like plastic, I believe. Definitely plastic. You get one keeper here. And it's very comfortable. It conforms nicely to the wrist, so I have no issue with that. It's red, so it matches to everything perfectly. I don't think I'm going to mod this. I like how it is, and I think it looks pretty neat. Yeah. So the Gerald Genta case shape is definitely what made this one possible and very popular in my opinion. I think that's why there's a lot of hype over this one. You know, GShock has never really released a Gerald Genta kind of, styled watch, and I think that's why a lot of people really jumped on this, because it's $100 and you're getting, a GShock, which is going to last forever. It's super tough, and you get the Gerald Genta design cue. It's a no-brainer. Definitely something to pick up and add to the collection. No matter if you have luxury watches or, standard, automatic watches, I think a GShock is always useful in a collection. There she sits on my 6.5-inch wrist. As you can see, it really looks at home. I mean, it's not too big, it's not heavy, it's very comfortable, and it sits really flat on the wrist. You can see there, very nice fit. And the bracelet, the strap, I don't know why I keep saying bracelet. The strap is very comfortable. I have no issue with it. I'm not going to mod it or anything like that. I think it looks fine how it is. And yeah, quite a nice watch to wear for everyday work or going to the pool or beach. Definitely a great summer watch if you live in Florida or somewhere like that. Definitely grab one of these. These things are freaking cool, man. But yeah, definitely a great fit, no issues there. So that's pretty much going to be it for today with the CasiOak GA2100 in red. There is a black version, of course, a yellow version. You guys probably know that already from some of the other video reviews. But honestly, I really like the red version. Obviously, if they had the black version in stock at Macy's, I would have picked that one up probably over this. But I am enjoying the red model. I think it's okay for me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. There's really no quality control issues on Casio watches. They're pretty much perfect. They are using quartz movements, and they're very reliable. They run on batteries. So no issues with that. Keeps great time, of course. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. As usual, would you add a GShock to your collection? Do you own any GShocks in your collection? If you do, what models? Personally, I have the Mudman, and I have this one. And I believe I have an F91 and a couple others. I have to find them in the basement somewhere, but they are there, so don't worry about that. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely throw me a like if you enjoyed this video. I will drop a link if I can find one where you can pick one of these up for the same price I got, about $100. Not going to break the bank, and it's a great watch. I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Alright guys, bye.